Hi, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma, this is Destination FBA and I sell on Amazon via the Amazon FBA programme. So just recently I did an update on my year, how it's going, all the different things I've been doing. So I've been doing retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, wholesale and bundles. Now if you can diversify what you're doing, if you can do all these different things, you are increasing your potential and how much money you could make. Now bundles especially are a great way of increasing those sales and increasing that profit as well. So when we're talking about bundle, we're talking about 2 or more items that have been put together to create one listing. So what I wanted to do today is just look at both the pros and the cons when it comes to bundling those products. Now when you're creating any bundle, you need to think about what the customer wants and you need to create a bundle that offers them convenience. So this could just be something as simple as a shampoo and a conditioner set. If you can offer these items as a bundle at a good price, it's far easier for the customer to purchase these together than it is individually. So this is a great example of a bundle that's been created. We have a shampoo, conditioner and scalp treatment that have all been put together and sold as one product. If a customer can get all of this at a good competitive price, they are more likely to make that purchase. Now you've probably noticed when you're purchasing on Amazon yourself that below the product there's a section that says frequently bought together. Take a look through some different listings, just get a feel for what kind of items go well together. This could just help to give you a really good idea of what sells well. Now I found that bundles are much easier to make and you can compete far better on price if you're purchasing from a wholesaler. This just allows you to buy stock in bulk at a much cheaper price than you would get on the high street. Now if you don't currently have any wholesale accounts, I'd recommend you look into this as soon as you possibly can. It will make such a huge difference and help you grow that business. Now even better still are unique bundles. If you can get into creating unique bundles within your business, this opens up huge opportunities for you. Those bundles need to offer something that no other listing is doing, so find a niche and do your product research. Make sure all those items you're putting together are complementing each other and they'll sell well together. Now for me personally, I find it easier to choose a niche that I know inside out. Now if I know that product well and I know all its key features, I will find it much easier to work with. What I'm going to do now is just jump back onto Amazon and I'll show you a unique listing that we would not be able to sell on ourselves. So this seller has created a Colgate bundle. Now we'd probably be able to source a toothpaste and a toothbrush no problem, but we can see that this also comes with a toothbrushing chart. Now if we scroll down, we can also see this in the description. That toothbrush chart that's included is unique to the seller's own brand. Now if we were to try and sell on that listing, it's highly likely that the seller would issue us with an IP complaint. You cannot sell on anyone else's unique listings. So let's start by taking a look at the pros to selling bundles on Amazon. So number 1, you'll have less competition. Creating bundles takes much more effort, so this generally means less competition. Now with less competition means you'll have more chance of winning that buy box and you'll have more control over that pricing as well. Number 2, we have convenience. Now as I said before, buyers love convenience. They would much rather purchase everything together under one listing, especially if they feel like they're getting a good deal and they're saving money as well. Number 3, potentially lower PPC costs. Now if you're selling bundles that include popular brands, it's likely your PPC costs will be much lower in comparison to private label items. If you're using those brand names within your keywords, this will help customers find those listings. Now PPC, for those of you that aren't aware, is pay per click and it's where you can advertise your goods within Amazon. Number 4, we have replenishable items. Now if you can find the right suppliers and the right products, you can get some great replenishable items. These are items that will sell all year round and bring you a regular guaranteed source of income. And number 5, this minimises your FBA fees. So selling your items as a bundle rather than individual products will reduce those overall FBA fees. So this will mean a high return on investment and a much bigger profit margin. Now as with everything else, there will be downsides too, so let's take a look at these next. So number 1, you will have to put in more effort. Before we even consider anything else, you have to understand that creating bundles will require much more effort than if you were just sourcing regular retail arbitrage or online arbitrage items. You're going to have to put in the time and effort to do that research and make sure all those items complement each other. Now it may also take longer to package all those items up together, ready to send into Amazon. And number 2, they may not sell. Now there'll always be the chance that customers just don't want to buy all these items together, so whenever I'm sending in a new item, I always do a test run first. I send in 6 and I just see how well they sell. This just helps me make the decision on whether I'm going to continue selling or whether I need to make some changes. Now you do need to give it a little time, so you do need to be patient and you may have to invest in some advertising as well. And number 3, you'll need to open wholesale accounts. Now to be able to continually purchase these items, you're going to need at least one, but maybe multiple wholesale accounts. This in itself can take some time to set up, so I would recommend you do this as soon as you possibly can. And number 4, you may not be able to sell on certain listings or sell certain brands. Now, if you're jumping on someone else's listing that's selling a bundle, you need to make sure you can sell on it first. If they've registered that under their own brand, this could get you into trouble. You're also going to need to check you're allowed to sell all those brands that are included within that listing. Number 5, you may have increased costs. Now, bundling items together may increase your costs when it comes to prepping, especially if you need to purchase in extra boxes or poly bags. And if you're using a prep centre, then it's likely they will charge you more as well to create these bundles for you. You may even have increased PPC costs. Now, researching, creating and prepping bundles is certainly going to take much more time than just doing your standard retail arbitrage or online arbitrage, but don't let hard work put you off. If you're willing to put in the time and effort, you'll certainly reap the rewards later on. By creating your own brand with custom packaging, you are preventing any other seller from being able to sell on your listing. Now, they could go and create a similar listing, but they would not be able to sell on yours. If you can create a unique bundle that sells really well, that has no competition, you will be laughing. I started this myself earlier this year, and my unique bundles are now my best-selling items. Now, creating your own brand can be a bit fiddly, as you have to have this accepted by Amazon before you can sell under it, but you only need to do this once and then you're all good to go. Now, I will do another video on this, and I'll show you how to present that brand to Amazon and how you can look at purchasing UPC codes as well and where's best to purchase them from. So do keep a lookout for that, that'll be coming very soon. There is so much money to be made on Amazon when it comes to bundles, so I'd recommend you definitely go away, you have a think about it, you do some research and you see what you can come up with yourself. This could really help to move your business along and just take you to the next level. So that's all from me today, just a very quick one, just to discuss how bundles could make such a huge difference to your business. But any questions at all, please do pop them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But for now, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.